issue here is interoperability and compatibility. Those are big issues in today's data center. I mean, a lot of data centers are really patchworks of different systems. I mean, what about open source cloud compatibility with Amazon Web Services or with with VMware? I mean, is the open source cloud really as interoperable as it needs to be? Devin, your sense on that?
Yeah, it's certainly it's an interesting topic. So when you start looking at API compatibility, it's important to be able to not try to displace a huge momentum around existing APIs like the Amazon API. At the same time, you also don't want to necessarily be limited to all of the ideas that came before. You want to have some room to innovate and move around as well. So I think when it comes to OpenStack, there's both the OpenStack APIs and support for the Amazon APIs as well. I think OpenStack could do a better job of focusing on various API compatibilities, but fundamentally we don't want to be limited by the decisions of large proprietary systems in terms of what we're going to do in the future with our platform. When it comes to something like VMware, that's a very interesting case there as well. The way that we kind of think about that is that traditionally with the kind of apps you would build on a VMware system, those are systems that are traditionally unaware of the type of infrastructure they're running on. They're not cloud-enabled applications. So I think there's a lot of room for those to coexist. And I think you're starting to see a lot of those kind of coexisting strategies emerging now around being able to build sort of net new greenfield applications, elastic workloads in a private cloud, using a system like what we're all talking about here, alongside VMware's more traditional infrastructure.
So VMware coexisting with open source cloud really comfortably in your view?
Yeah, I think that's what we're starting to see a lot of. I mean, there's been announcements from people like PayPal talking about how they're doing a coexistence strategy and setting up both of those types of infrastructure and migrating over time as a plan.
Mm-hmm.